Hey. Yeah, I hope you're up there. I just wanted to broadcast this while I was recording it. So let's get started again. Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Home Biz Startup TV. Today on Home Biz Startup TV, we are going to be talking about mindset. And this is one of the things that affects everyone, even though you may think you have a strong mindset. We're going to discuss today fixed versus growth mindset. So let's get started and let's go and have a look at building the right foundations before you build faster, your mindset for your business. As you can imagine, mindset is very powerful, and I've been in business for 26 years with my husband working together. We live in Western Canada, and we had travel, but we're basically busy with our business. And then 2018, I got interested in TV, and I have 6 channels, one of them hosted for another company, the Inspirational Business Women's Show, and we are on Roku for sure. And also this, let's see, Home Biz Startup TV, see that one there? I'll be putting this up on my Home Biz Startup TV, because for those who don't know, the videos that you make on YouTube or Facebook, they can be powerful enough to go onto streaming television. This is one of the unknown things about streaming television. It's not that hard to be on television. So let's get back to the presentation. So we're going to talk today about the growth mindset, and you're wondering, why does mindset come first? Well, it's all about you. It's all about you and your personality and the way your mind affects who you are. So your mind is always going to be affecting your business. So we're going to have a full discussion on mindset as we go along here in the next 12 to 24 weeks. But today we're going to start first with the fixed versus the growth mindset. Now, you may not know that there is such a thing, but we're going to talk about how each of them shows up in terms of you. So research about mindsets have identified 2 types, growth and fixed mindsets. Now, the research has found that the favorable mindset to cultivate is a growth mindset. Why? Well, because a fixed mindset means that you believe that your character, intelligence, and other abilities are static. This means they are fixed parts of you, who you are, can never be changed. But a key characteristic of fixed mindset is the need some people feel to constantly prove themselves. Since you only have a set amount of intelligence, personality, morality, and so on, you need to constantly prove yourself. People with fixed mindsets often get consumed in proving themselves in class, in their jobs, or in relationships, or attaining perfection. This constant proving of yourself to others comes from the need to confirm your existing intelligence, talents, or abilities. This rises out of concern over whether you look smart or stupid, accepted or rejected, succeed or fail. In this case, the individual with a fixed mindset is overly concerned with the static labels they have come to identify with themselves, such as intelligent, gifted, talented, and so on. Now, we are also going to be talking about the fixed versus the growth mindset when it comes to your business, but today we're just talking about the individual. So what does a growth mindset mean? Well, a growth mindset has been identified as one where an individual sees their character, intelligence, and abilities as always developing and evolving. Unlike the fixed mindset, a growth mindset doesn't compel you to constantly prove yourself, because you know that you can change and grow with experience and practice. Your qualities aren't fixed. It doesn't matter if others see that you lack perfect qualities, because all of us are always growing and learning as an individual. So a key element in success in any field is the willingness and desire to learn new things and grow, and the acceptance of change. That is why a growth mindset is strongly associated with success. And we will, as I mentioned, talk about you and your business and being an entrepreneur and your fixed and growth mindset. But for today, we're talking about just the individual and who you are, and whether or not, as an individual who has a fixed mindset, will be successful in business. So what are some of the things that stop you from doing things in terms of your mindset? Well, it could be the fear of not failing. It could be your age. You feel you're too old to do anything. You feel you're overwhelmed by technology and just don't want to even think about trying it. And you're afraid of getting in front of the camera, which is one of my themes in terms of people, or having visibility and being vulnerable to other people. So, of course, these are common for a fixed mindset, because a fixed mindset just wants to keep into a certain lane and not change. Whereas you want to have to be able to change one of these beliefs in order to be able to succeed. So you have to be able to shift beliefs within your lifetime if you want to grow and have a growth mindset. So we're going to go deeper into this as we go along in the next 24 weeks. I will give you some coping strategies as well as some learning strategies and action steps that you can do to change and become someone who is growing it all the time. So for those who are interested, I do have a workbook that you can get to work through these various things we talk about. Last time we talked about you and your customer, and we'll go deeper into that as we go in the 24 weeks. And we also, of course, have mindset, and we'll be talking about other things next week. So you can go to https://homebizstartup.tv/12, and you can get that from email, as well as various other activities that we will be doing over the next 24 weeks. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you will look at whether or not you have a fixed or a growth mindset. And I'll just mention briefly, just for those who are wondering, a fixed mindset when you're in business is someone who has a small business, for example, or it could be even a leader in a larger company, but I think they will certainly find out that you don't have the mindset that is needed in order for the company to grow. So basically a fixed mindset is you like the way things are being done, you aren't interested in getting more customers, you just want to keep homeostasis, keep everything the same, you're happy with what's going on in your business, and you have no inclination to consider changing. And of course, these days, everyone has to change. Everything is happening so rapidly with artificial intelligence that can make your life easier as well as make your competitors' life easier, so that things will change without you. So we'll talk about a fixed mindset and a growth mindset and how that works as an entrepreneur, and how you can change your mindset to become more successful at another time. Thank you for listening.